Good morning, students. In this class we are going to see vector product from class 12th state board syllabus. நம்ம last classல வந்து scalar product உடைய ரெண்டு exercise பார்த்தோம். What is scalar product and the properties of scalar product and their problems also we have seen, and applications of scalar product in physics adulum பார்த்தோம். That is work done by the force is find by the scalar product. So we have seen all this in the previous classes. Now in this class we are going to see vector product. So vector product na enna, vector product oda application enna solli நம்ம இந்த classல பார்க்கலாம், and also that properties. So vector product அப்படிங்கும்போது they are just telling that right handed and left handed system. So what is that right handed and left handed systems na enna, to understand that what is right handed and left handed system and what is vector product, you just take three vectors. Those three vectors are linearly independent vectors, so there is no any connection between the A, B and C, and through the origin O. So அது எல்லாமே linearly independent இருந்தனால அது ரெண்டுத்துக்கும் எந்த விதமான parallel directions இல்ல, and எல்லாமே ஒரே planeலயும் இல்ல. So likewise you have to take three vectors, that is A, B and C with the origin O, and also take the theta, a smaller angle, be the smaller angle between A and B. That is smaller angle na 0 and pi kulla 180 kulla, that is a smaller angle. Appo you just stand here, you are just standing here and moving towards B. இந்த பக்கம் இப்படி போறேன், இங்க இருந்து இந்த பக்கம் போறேன். So இப்போ இந்த பக்கம் வந்து from A O ல இருந்து B வெக்டர் நீ நோக்கி போகும்போது, while you are walking, where will be your left handed towards origin O, right? So அந்த மாதிரி நடக்கிறேன். While you are walking that, your face will be parallel to the C vector. Your face will be parallel to this. If the observer's head is one of the same side of the plane of A vector, B vector as the vector C vector இருக்கிற directionலயும் உன்னுடைய head இருந்ததுன்னா, then we say that ABC is a right-handed system. That's why the thumb will be in the top. இப்போ இதே C vector கீழ இருந்ததுன்னா, while you are walking in the same way, C vector கீழ இருந்ததுன்னா, if it is in the opposite direction, then ABC is a left-handed system. So when it is a right-handed system, the C vector is on top. When it is a left-handed system, the C vector is in the down. All that. This is left-handed and right-handed system. Your simple explanation. This is no detailed explanation. வந்து நீங்க YouTubeல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நிறைய தெரியும். You can search and find out what is the right-hand and left-hand system. So from the book definition, this is the explanation, very simple explanation. So ஒருத்தர் வந்து A ல இருந்து B நோக்கி போகும்போது அவருடைய லெஃப்ட் ஹேண்ட் ஆனது ஓவை பொறுத்து இருக்கு. அப்போ அவருடைய ஹெட் ஆனது C வெக்டருக்கு இருக்கிற சைடுல டைரக்ஷன்ல இருந்ததுன்னா, that is C வெக்டர் மேல இருக்குல்ல டைரக்ஷன்ல இருந்ததுன்னா, அது வந்து ரைட் ஹேண்ட் சிஸ்டம். அது ஆப்போசிட் டைரக்ஷன்ல இருந்தா அது லெஃப்ட் ஹேண்டட் சிஸ்டம். That's it. So அப்போ ரைட் ஹேண்ட் சிஸ்டம் லெஃப்ட் ஹேண்ட் சிஸ்டம் கண்டுபிடிச்சோம். ஸோ இதை டிபெண்ட் பண்ணி தான் நம்மளுடைய வெக்டர் ப்ராடக்ட் இருக்கு. வாட் இஸ் த வெக்டர் ப்ராடக்ட் அப்படின்னா, வாட் இஸ் த டெஃபினிஷன் அப்படின்னும் பொழுது, we are just taking again A vector and B vectors is denoted as A vector cross B vector. அதாவது வெக்டர் ப்ராடக்ட் என்னும்போது A vector cross B vector சொல்றோம். டாட் ப்ராடக்ட் A vector dot B vector scalar product, and it is defined as a vector whose magnitude is என்ன டிஃபைன் பண்றாங்க பாருங்க. A vector cross B vectorன்றது A vector cross B vector is equal to modulus of vector A modulus of vector B sin theta, where theta is the angle between A vector A and vector B. That theta lies between 0 to pi, and whose direction is perpendicular to both. Which direction? The cross product direction is perpendicular to both A vector and B vector in such a way that A vector, B vector and this direction continues the right-handed system. So it continues the right-handed system, that is a screw. I'm not able to explain the practical way. If there is a class, I can show my hand like while screwing. Okay, so you can understand here. See, A vector irukku, B vector irukku. So நம்ம இப்படி மூவ் பண்றோம். See that it's moving through. See, it's moving through like this. So that is a right-handed system. So that is a screw they are talking. இப்போ A vector B vector cross product பண்ணும்போது there is a perpendicular line, perpendicular direction, perpendicular line forms, that is A vector cross B vector. It's again a vector, right? A vector cross B vector is again a vector, and a cross product is a vector product. Okay, A vector cross B vector is equal to modulus of A vector modulus of B vector sin theta into n cap. This n cap is gives the vector. ஏன்னா modulus of A vector scalar, B vector scalar, sin theta value scalar தான். So இது எல்லாமே scalar, but that n cap is a vector. n cap என்றது என்னன்னா, it's a third direction that is perpendicular to both A vector and B vector. That direction is having a vector, that is the direction. Since it's direction, right, also a magnitude, அதனால தான் அது vector கிடைக்குது. That is n cap also, it's a unit. We are just considering it as a unit vector. அந்த unit vector n cap னு சொல்றோம். Okay, so A vector cross B vector என்றது modulus of A vector modulus of B vector sin theta n cap where it is angle between A and B, already we know that, and n cap is a unit vector perpendicular to both A and B such that n vector A vector B n cap form a right-handed system. Clear? Are you clear about the definition? Yes, just definition. Okay, so note, A vector B vector n vector form a right-handed system means that if we rotate A vector into B, A vector into B, then n cap will point in the direction, n cap will point in the direction perpendicular to the plane containing AB, in which right-handed screw will move if it is turned in the same manner. And it A vector, it is read as A vector cross B vector, since we putting cross in between A and B. Good. So that's all. This is the definition. Now we are going to see the general geometrical interpretation of a vector product. So what is to solve the geometrical interpretation of vector product? Just take a vector A and B, that is OA vector and OAB. Complete the parallelogram OACB with OA vector and OB vector as an adjacent side. See, this is a parallelogram. Let theta be the angle between A and B. Now draw perpendicular BN. Draw BN as perpendicular to OA. Okay, in a right angle triangle, which is right angle triangle? In a right angle triangle is right angle triangle. ONB is a right angle triangle. BN is modulus of B vector to sin theta. எப்படினா sin theta உடைய trigonometric ratios என்ன? sin theta என்றது is opposite by hypotenuse. அப்போ theta உடைய opposite என்னது? BN. அப்போ sin theta is equal to BN by B vector. அப்போ BN by B vector, B vector cross multiply பண்ணும்போது BN is equal to B vector into sin theta. இது magnitude என்றதுனால using magnitude modulus. அப்போ BN is equal to modulus of B vector into sin theta. So now when we are doing cross multiplication A and B, we are having n cap, right, as per the definition. So that is A vector plus B vector is equal to modulus of A vector modulus of A vector sin theta n cap. This is the definition. If we are giving modulus of n cap is what? Modulus of n cap is n cap is 1, right? Unit vector, n cap is unit vector, so it will be removed. and then you see that A vector is OA, magnitude of A vector is what? Length of OA, and B vector, modulus of B vector and sin theta is length of BN, that is BN is the perpendicular height, right? That is height, right? Height of the parallelogram. So this is the base and height of the corresponding base. So base into height. Base into height is actually a area of a parallelogram. So area of a parallelogram OACB is equal nothing but modulus of A vector cross B vector. So modulus of A vector cross B vector kandupidicha, we can find the area of a parallelogram. Idhilirundhu we can find one more thing. So that is modulus of A vector cross B vector is equal to area of a parallelogram with A vector and B vector as adjacent sides. Also area of a triangle kandupidikalam. Area of a triangle is half of a parallelogram thana? Yes. So half of modulus of A vector cross OB vector. See that from the OA vector into the A vector, OB into the B vector. So this is the area of a triangle. That is a scalar. Scalar is magnitude. Vector its direction with the magnitude. So magnitude modulus remove pannumbodhu we are just having a vector area of a triangle OAB. That's all. Some important results. What are the important results? You just see. This is problem solve. So all these are very, very important. The area of a parallelogram with adjacent sides A vector and B vector is modulus of A vector cross B vector. The vector area of a parallelogram with adjacent side is only A vector cross B vector. And modulus remove and the vector area, the area of a parallelogram. This is the vector area of a parallelogram. The area of a triangle. The area of a triangle with the sides A and B is half into modulus of A vector cross B vector. So in the A vector cross B vector நம்ம என்ன எழுதலாம்? ABS ன்னு சொல்லலாம், BCB ன்னு சொல்லலாம், CACB ன்னு சொல்லலாம். If the triangle is ABC, that's all. So all these are important. Now properties of a vector product. So the first property நம்ம பார்க்க போறோம். Okay, no problem. Property 1, property 2, and property 3 and property 4 we are going to see. So one by one property 1 is a non-commutative of vector product. So vector product is non-commutative, whereas scalar product is commutative. A vector cross A vector dot B vector is equal to B vector dot A vector, but vector product is non-commutative because A vector cross B vector cannot be B vector cross A vector, but it can be negative of B vector cross A vector. Next, property number 2 is vector product of collinear or parallel vectors. So collinear vectors if the two vectors are parallel or collinear, then the cross vector is 0. Result, A vector cross B vector is equal to 0. A vector is parallel to B vector, where the vectors are non-zero vectors. Random parallel angle is 0, there is no angle, right? So I think sin 0 is 0, right? So A vector cross B vector modulus of B vector sin theta n cap sin theta is equal to 0. Sin 0 is equal to 0. Then obviously everything is 0. That's why. Okay. If it is parallel, there is no angle. So and collinear also the angle is 0. If collinear means both A vector and B vector are the same line. Okay. Angle is 0. So that's why if the two vectors are collinear or parallel, then A vector cross B vector is equal to 0. Appo result enna sollala nambo if and only if sollama A vector cross B vector equal 0 vector na A vector is parallel to B vector irkalam. A vector is parallel to B vector na A vector cross B vector is equal to 0 vector, where the vectors are non-zero vectors. Good. If vector A cross vector B is equal to vector 0, we have the following three possibilities. If in the result எப்ப கிடைக்கும் எப்பலாம் கிடைக்கும் அப்படினு பார்த்தா first A vector is 0 vector இருக்கலாம், B vector any vector இருக்கலாம். Vector B is 0 vector இருந்து vector A can be any vector இருக்கலாம், or else vector A and vector B are parallel or collinear இருக்கலாம். Now property number 3, cross product of equal vectors. Just compare with the dot product so you can easily understand what is this. Okay, so in the A vector cross A vector mode, again it is equal to 0 vector. A vector anga A vector cross A vector dot A vector no A square aidum. Inga A vector dot A vector mode it's a 0. It's a 0 vector, right? Yes. A vector dot A vector mode is equal to 1. In A vector cross A vector mode is equal to 0. Yana again A vector cross A vector mode the angle is 0. After 0 mode is theta is equal to 0 angle. So sin 0 is equal to 0. The entire value is 0. That's why A vector cross A vector is equal to 0. Next, property number 4, cross product of unit vectors. So obviously unit vectors na namu I, j, k for the 3 dimensions. By the above property, I to I na varkum 0 dana irukum, j to j 0, k by k 0. That's why I cross I, j cross j and k cross k is equal to 0 vector. Seri. Opposite I to j, j to k na varkalam apdi pathana. See that I to j namu namu enna kedikudhu, we are getting a k vector. So it's a visual one. Proof buddy, I to j namu this I to j no, it's both are unit vector. So angle is 90 degree. Angle 90 degree no, sin 90 is equal to 1. So while using the formula and solving this, we are getting a k vector. Up I to j na k vector, j to k na I vector, k to j, k to I is a j vector. So all these are right hand system. Now the left hand system namu left hand system na in the book j to I namudu minus k vector, I to k namudu minus j vector, k to j namudu minus I vector. So that's it. So if it is right hand system, everything is a positive. If it is left hand system, the result is negative. Property number 5 is very easy, scalar multiplication. Property number 6, distributive of vector product over vector addition. Vector addition number paakalam. 3 vectors eduthukom, vector A, vector B, vector C. So first one, vector A cross vector B plus vector C is equal to, just multiply distributive, that's all. Distribute vector A to B and C with the left distributive to the right distributive. Just distributing vector A to B and C. So vector A cross B plus vector A cross vector C. Very important, left distributive, because left distributive now positive or right distributive and the left distributive because here the cross product is not commutative, right? So commutative now we can write anyway, but if it is not commutative, we have to be very careful with the place of the vectors. So A vector cross B vector plus A vector cross C vector. You right distributive number, we are distributing A vector in the right place, right and right side. So B vector cross A vector plus C vector cross A vector. Vector product in the determinant form. Determinant form, we just take A and B. Proof of this will be explained later, maybe in the book or somewhere. So we need the result only. So how can you write the A vector cross B vector in the determinant form? We just take the first row as the unique vectors and the rest of the 2 rows as the coefficients of the components. That is A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3. This A1, A2, A3 is the first vector and B1, B2, 3 is the second vector. That is A vector cross B vector. If you B vector cross A vector, B1, B2, B3, A1, A2, A3. Be careful with that. Sorry. Property number 7, angle between 2 vectors. Let A vector B vector be the 2 vectors inclined at an angle theta. So number modulus of A vector cross B vector angle derive control. It's easy, you can understand. So sin theta is equal to divided by modulus of A vector, modulus of B vector. But theta no sin inverse trigonometrical ratios. Okay, inverse property. Note, theta it's acute angle, right? So small angle. So normally theta angle with it there is no any definite rule given in the question. You can use the dot product. That is the best way, preferable one. Last property number 8, unit vector is perpendicular to given vector. So unit vector is perpendicular to given axle and rendu vector ku idu perpendicular n cap than perpendicular, so adu kandupidikkadukana property. So unit vector is normal to the plane of 2 vectors, so adu appdiyum sollalam. So perpendicular to normal sollalam. But let A vector B vector ரெண்டு நான் ஜீரோ வெக்டர்ஸும் நான் parallel vectors எடுக்கிறேன் ரெண்டுமே நான் ஜீரோ plus நான் parallel vectors so non parallel in the meaning it will touch at one point so it can be a initial point okay and with the theta be the angle between them so அது touch ஆகும்போது angle made ஆகும்ல கண்டிப்பா so that is why it's theta will be the angle between them so what is that A vector cross B vector cross product என்னது it is from the right modulus of A vector modulus of vector sin theta n cap so this n cap is perpendicular to both A and B as per the definition and where n cap is a unit vector perpendicular to the both of A vector and B vector that is we know இப்போ இதுக்கு மாடுலஸ் கண்டுபிடிக்கும் போது n cap போயிடும் so இப்போ modulus of A vector plus B vector is equal to modulus of A vector modulus of B vector sin theta modulus of n cap modulus of n cap is what 1 right so அப்போ from 1 and 2 we need n cap na அப்போ என்ன பண்ற நீ அதை டிவைட் பண்ணு அப்போ டிவைட் பண்ணும்போது A vector B vector C sin theta எல்லாமே என்ன ஆயிடும் கேன்சல் ஆயிடும் ஏன்னா மேலே கீழே இருக்கும்போது டிவிஷன் you just imagine sin theta cancel ஆயிடும் balance இருக்கிறது n cap so that is n cap in the numerator we have A vector plus B vector that is A vector plus B vector and denominator we are having modulus of A vector plus B vector that is this one therefore n cap is equal to A vector plus B vector by modulus of A vector plus B vector இது right hand system அப்போ left hand system na ஒரு n cap negative low note that minus A vector plus B vector divided by A vector plus is also a unit vector perpendicular to vector A and vector B அப்போ generalize பண்ணோம்னா என்ன பண்ணணும் இப்போ n cap வந்து plus and negative இருக்கும்ல positive negative இருக்கும்ல so that's why unit vectors perpendicular to A vector and B vector are plus or minus n cap is equal to plus or minus A vector plus B vector by A vector plus B vector modulus of A vector plus B vector sorry இது வந்து வெறும் n cap unit vectors அது ஒரு length இருக்கு obviously right A vector plus B vector is the magnitude na or it must have some length even that is a vector having a magnitude so for magnitude என்னும்போது so vectors of magnitude mu normal to the plane containing A vector plus B vector is given by plus or minus mu times A vector plus B vector by modulus of vector plus B vector that's it so we need to multiply by that magnitude so this is the property number 8 unit vectors perpendicular to given vectors so we have seen all the properties of vector product and we have seen what is vector product we have seen what is right angle and reference system and we have seen all the vector properties of vector products all these are very very important please make a note and write practice well அப்போதான் உங்கள் மைண்டில் அது இருந்துகிட்டே இருக்கணும் ஸோ கம்பேர் பண்ணி படிச்சுக்கோங்க அப்போது உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப ஈஸியாகவும் இருக்கும் ஓகே ஸோ இதெல்லாம் வச்சு தான் ரொம்ப ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் போட போகிறோம் ஸோ பி தரோ வித் த ப்ராப்பர்ட்டிஸ் தேங்க்யூ we will see in the next class